Have you ever been in one of those yoga classes and they say, okay, now rest in downward facing dog, and you think, oh my goodness. What they're thinking about, and what happens when you get good at down face dog and you understand the principle of it, is that down face dog looks a lot like an A-frame. So what we do is we stack two sides of a triangle with the apex being the buttocks or the sitting bones. The problem is that we have a lot of strength and stiffness on the leg side of downward facing dog, and we have a lot of flexibility for the most part and weakness on the arm side of downward facing dog. So we need to treat them differently, not just stack them together. And when we can take the weight out of the weak flexible side and stabilize that, push the weight away from the hands and into the legs, bend the knees a little bit, and allow the pelvis to calibrate, the experience of down face dog is much, much better. So the principles are, the first thing to think about is to get the buttocks back away from the hands. So I tell my students that they get prizes for how far back they can get their buttocks, not how far up. So what you'll see often, the mistake is, people straighten their knees and they're all forward into their hands, and it's a lot of work. So the idea would be to push with the hands and start moving the buttocks backwards, and then really reach back, like a dog does out of its front paws. Really reach back. And then once you've done that, the knees are nice and bent, you could spend the next 25 years trying to lift through the sitting bones and trying to get the heels toward the floor. Hope that helps a little bit.